Is your summer wardrobe getting stale? You're sick of looking at it, yet it's still too hot to start diving into your wool sweaters. Well, we're going to talk about all that today. The first one is add a lightweight layer that you can remove. All right, you know these kinds of pieces I'm talking about. We're talking about denim jackets, lightweight cardigans, blazers, all those easy pieces, even utility jackets, those easy pieces that are going to give you that extra layer of warmth, but you're not going to get heated out. Those are the pieces you want to add into your wardrobe this time of year. Maybe you keep one in the car, you take it with you when you're going out to a restaurant that might have air conditioning, or if you're going out to dinner and you know it's going to be cool at night. Those are when you need to bring these pieces. And what I like about all of these is that you're adding a layer without adding too much bulk. And one of my favorite tricks is to just drape it over your shoulders in case you need it later. Even a blazer, nothing looks chicer than seeing a blazer draped over the shoulders. And it's very in right now. So if you want to look on trend, be chic, have that extra layer of warmth, put it over your shoulders for now. The second tip I have for you is to mix fall colors with summer silhouettes. Now you can still have summery style pieces. You could have t-shirts, shirts with short sleeves, midi skirts, even cropped pants, but just look for colors that are a little bit more fall feeling. And I'm talking about like burnt orange, deep yellow, a mossy green, brown, deep reds and burgundies. Those are all going to give that fall vibe without you actually feeling like you're layered up in fall, but you'll still have the feeling of fall. The next tip I have for you is to transition your shoes first. Those strappy sandals you've been wearing every day, they are one of the first things that's going to start to look out of sync with a fall wardrobe. So what you can do is trade out your sandals, something that's still kind of light, but has a little bit more of a fall vibe. And those shoe silhouettes that are going to give that fall vibe are ballet flats, mules, loafers, and even sneakers. They're going to provide a little bit more weight and substance to your outfit, but you're still not clunking around in a big heavy boot. And you can look for things with a little bit more texture going into this time of year. And some of those that are going to work really well this year are suede, croc embossed, and even woven leather. And if your closet is still stuck in summer mode, but you're not in the mood to shop for fall, let me show you this little shortcut. And that brings me to today's sponsor, FabFitFun. This FabFitFun Fall box just landed on my doorstep, and I'm so excited to show you what's inside. It's packed with full-sized fashion, beauty, and lifestyle pieces that make updating your wardrobe effortless. Now, if you're new to FabFitFun, it's a seasonal subscription box that delivers curated, full-size products right to your door. And that happens 4 times a year. And you get a mix of fashion, beauty, wellness, and home items. And I think it's such a fun, effortless way to refresh your routine each season. Now, there are 2 ways to sign up for the FabFitFun box. If you want to start with just one box, you can sign up as a seasonal member and get 20% off your first box using my code SHOPPING. Or if you're ready to go all in, you can sign up for the year as an annual member and you'll get a $200 surprise gift using code SHOPPINGGIFT. I'll have both the links and the code down in the description. So let's get into the pieces that came in my box. Now, each box comes with a certain number of choices, and you get to select which item that you want to receive from each of the choices. So I thought this was really fun, a great way to get things that you really like, very curated, and all for one amazing price. So for choice number 1, I ended up choosing this oversized sweatshirt from Who Wore What, and it's a $68 retail value. All right, so why wait? Let's put this on. I love the way it looks with the denim. I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this sweatshirt. The next choice on my list was choice number 2. I ended up going with this very cute mug set. Got 2 mugs, and look at this. Look at, I'm matching. I love a good match. And these cute mugs are perfect for that. Choice number 3, I ended up going with the necklace. It's from Electric Picks, and it's a really pretty Camilla necklace. So there it is. I love the little sparkle to that, daintiness of the chain. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this little necklace. And I also like that there's an extension on it as well. Very pretty, and this retails for $68. The next choice I had in the box, I ended up choosing this travel jewelry bag, and this one is from 8 Other Reasons for when I travel, and this one is so nice. It's got a little pocket up here. This would be great for a bracelet or a watch. Pocket here. You can put your earrings here. What I like about this is it unsnaps. Put your earring here, the back's here, they're not going to get lost, and then snap it in place. These are for your rings. There's another pocket down here for more, and this one is great for necklaces or bracelets because they'll fall into this little pouch. So it's just such a well thought out jewelry case that made it a no-brainer choice for me. Now, choice number 5, I ended up choosing a Pantone journal because, you know, I've got my mugs, I've got my sweatshirt, and now, ooh, I can sit and write and be totally color coordinated. And it's a very nice quality, has a little pocket in the back, nice lined pages. And what I like most in a notebook is a closure strap. So I'm very excited about this item, which retails for $18.99. And choice number 6 included a lot of things I like. I had a hard time making a decision. You know me and Merit, I ended up choosing their lip oil, and I wanted to get a color that I don't have. And this one is taupe. Very pretty. I think this is going to be really nice for fall. And this retails for $24. And choice number 7, I ended up choosing Rare Beauty's Hydrating Body Lotion. Again, I love the color here. What do you think? And I haven't even smelled it yet. So, oh, that smells delightful. Oh my gosh. That's okay. Oh, that. It is just light and refreshing. It feels very elevated and elegant, like you're at a luxury resort somewhere and using their products. And the scent is, while it's really lovely, it's not overpowering at all. This is $28 retail. I think this makes a great treat for yourself or as a gift. So whether you want to refresh your wardrobe for fall, try something new, or just feel a little bit more put together without the overwhelm, this box really makes it easy. 2 ways you can get the box. If you want to just get one box and go for seasonal, you'll get 20% off the first box using code SHOPPING, or use Shop and Gift for a surprise gift with the annual plan. All the info you need is in the description, and let's get on to the rest of the video. Tip number 5 I have for you is swap those straw accessories for richer textures. One of the things I absolutely love about summer is lightening things up. Carrying a little wicker bag, lightweight shoes, maybe straw or espadrilles, summery details, canvas that you can't wear the rest of the year. Time to say goodbye to those. Switch them out for something that looks a little bit more fall. It's going to feel more relevant, and you'll feel more put together and ready for the season. So now's the time to say goodbye to raffia and bring out accessories that really have that rich fall vibe, like suede, leather, tortoiseshell, or even brushed gold accessories. The 6th tip I have for you is to ease into fall with neutrals. Let's talk about easing into fall with neutrals, because this is a great way to transition your wardrobe without having to switch to heavier items. So you can still wear linens, you can still wear cottons. Just start to look for colors that are a little softer, more muted, instead of those really bright, cool pop of color tones that we tend to wear all summer. And what that's going to do is it's going to make it really easy to start blending them with your fall items as things are getting colder. Number 7 on my list is adding a lightweight sweater strategically. And when I am looking for this seasonal transition, I like to think still with lighter weight fabrics, but look for sweaters made of those same fabrics. Fine gauge cotton sweaters are around and very affordable. They're beautiful. I have a whole stockpile of them. I go to them all the time. And you can also look for sweaters that are open weave, and because they're going to be a little lighter and airier, but still start to have that chunkier look that we're looking for easing into fall. And don't think you have to put each one of these on. Layer them over, like layer the sweater over a tank or a short sleeve top, or throw it over your shoulders. You know I love that look. Throw it over your shoulders for a relaxed vibe. And if it gets colder, you can put it on. Number 8 on my list is reworking your denim. And there are lots of different weights of denim, different washes, Lighter washes, lighter weight denim is going to be perfect for spring, summer. Now we're getting into fall and winter, so look for darker rinses like indigo, deep rinse, even black or charcoal. Those are going to take you into fall and winter, and you can look for thicker, heavier denim. Still has stretch, still comfortable, just a heavier weight denim. And if you're looking for a silhouette that's going to take you into fall, I would still highly recommend a wide leg denim. It's fitted through the body, but then it gets wider as it goes down. And that's still very popular, very on trend, and is going to balance your silhouette really well for almost every body type. And I have an extra tip for you. I know this one is controversial because a lot of people don't like a shorter length pant, but I do because then it shows off my shoes. So my tip is go for a shorter length so you can really see the shoes that you're wearing. One of my favorite ways to blend into fall is to add one moody pop of color. You know, you don't have to wear a full-on pumpkin spice latte look. You do not have to be a head to toe orange. Just add, actually, like I'm wearing with this sweatshirt today, but then I just have this one pop of fall color. So I'm definitely giving that fall vibe without going head to toe. So think about those fall colors. Wine, like I'm wearing, moss green, chocolate brown, burnt orange, deep yellow. Those are all going to give that fall vibe. Those colors are everywhere. So look for just one or two pieces that will help carry you into the season. And I don't want you to stop just with clothes. You could do this with jewelry, lipstick, a scarf, even your nail color. And it's really not for everyone else to be like, oh, she's ready for fall. No, it's just a little hint for you to remember the seasons and just give it a little nod and help you get into the feeling of the season. Number 10 on my list is focus on fabrics, not layers. I know we all get caught up thinking, oh, fall, I'm going to be layered all up. But then 10 minutes later, you're sweating like you wouldn't believe. It's still 90 degrees out, but you've got that fall look. So instead of doing that, think about the fabrics that you're looking at. And some of my favorites for fall, because they're going to carry you so far into the season, you can really wear them 3/4 of the year, is cotton twill, ponte knit, crepe, and lightweight knits. They're all a little bit more structured, so that just by having that structure, it's going to give it a more fall look without having layers and layers of bulk. Add a little texture to your outfit that feels autumnal. Add that structure. You don't have to be bulking it up. Just go with different fabrics. So that is 10 easy ways to shift your wardrobe for fall without having to sweat your way through September. Which one of these ways are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments. You know I love hearing from you. Stay gorgeous, and I'll see you in the next video.